is a collection of, I guess you can call it emergency food I've collected over the past probably two or 3 months, as I have some extra cash, and I ordered it mostly online. Some of it I got from the grocery store, and I did a little bit of price comparison, and the question is, what are you really paying for? Not necessarily what are you paying for in the product, but also what is your aim when you buy emergency food? Are you just after the calories? Are you after taste? Are you doing it as a lifestyle? So a lot of these factor in when you look at the prices and what you're getting for these foods. So let's start with the first one. And this really is an emergency food per se, but it does keep a little bit longer than, say, canned foods, and it's probably a little less dangerous than keeping canned foods. But it's these Knorr kind of side dish things, and I'll get into a little bit of why I consider these emergency food in a little while, even though they're marketed mainly as side dishes. But I got these on sale at my local grocery store, and it's one of the higher priced grocery stores, so this is probably a worst case scenario of what you would pay for these. I got these 10 for $8, 10 for $8, so they're 80 cents a piece, and they are usually in 240 calories per serving, and this one claims to be how many? 2.5 servings per container. So thanks, dryer. So that comes out to about 32 cents a serving, and the price per 1,000 calories, and I'm going on maybe like a 2,000 calorie a day requirement in, say, an emergency situation where you really don't, you're more after the calories than anything else. If you just figure out pure calorie content, this comes out to about $1.33 per 1,000 calories. So $2.66 for 2,000 calories. So $2.66 a day just to survive. Now, of course, you need water and stuff like this for all the foods that I've gotten here. And I'll put a shot of the spreadsheet that I've got at the end, and you can pause it and take a look at the analysis, but I'll just go over the highlights. So the shelf life on these, I probably wouldn't give it more than a year, and also the packaging is kind of a paperish, probably very little plastic. It's like magazine paper, really. Probably a little thin coating of some kind of water resistant coating. So I wouldn't probably hang on to these for more than a year, but they're good to have on hand and cycle through them throughout the year, and have enough, for what they cost. They're cheap enough to keep a couple months supply on hand and just rotate through. Buy 10 of them every time every once a month or something, I don't know. So anyway, that's the Knorr. I've seen people put these in 5-gallon buckets and seal them in Mylar, or even vacuum pack them. I've seen that on, but I don't plan on doing that. I just keep some on hand for, cold snap or something like that. The next expensive per container thing that I bought is this Wise entree only variety pack. In fact, they sell them in the boxes. This says don't open, barcodes on the box, and there are 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 serving each packs of variety of foods, and it comes out to roughly, I paid $33.89 for 6 containers. So what's my price per container? $5.65 per container in this configuration. And you have to watch, as I go along, I'll explain what you have to watch out for. But Wise, that they're pretty uniform in calorie content and in serving. So the average serving, the average calorie per serving is about 330 calories. And the average per container is obviously 660 calories. But it comes out to, this particular box comes out to about $5 per 1,000 calories versus $1.33 for the Knorrs. So, but $5, so about $10 a day for 2,000 calories is what you'll be spending on these. And I'm not going to review what these taste like in this video. You can look up Wise freeze-dried food or emergency food, and people like them. They seem to taste okay. I've never had them, but I'm just getting it just to try out later. But this isn't what this video is about. Next is this Mountain House Best Sellers Kit, and I paid, let's see, what did I pay? $39.99 for this box here. It comes with 4 entrees, 4 envelopes with entrees, 1 envelope of breakfast, which is the, let's see what it is, it's like eggs, scrambled eggs with ham, and then it comes with 1 dessert. Now here's where the departure goes as far as how to calculate what you're getting as far as calories. Each bag is pretty diverse in how many calories comes in. It says 220 calories in this one, and it's 2.5 servings per bag. But you go to this one, beef stew, and it's 210, 2.5. Where was I at? Oh, the scrambled eggs. Okay, 180 calories here, and they're claiming 2 servings. And then the dessert is 150 calories, and they're claiming 4 servings in here. So it was really hard to calculate just how many servings per se, because all the serving sizes are different. So I had to go and actually calculate down to the calorie that they claim is in these packets just to get an apples to apple comparison. And per calorie it comes out to $12.17 per 1,000 calories. So that's considerably more than the Wise, and I think what skews it is the breakfast and the what do you call it, the dessert. So $1.33 per 1,000 calories for the Knorrs, $8.56 per 1,000 calories for the Wise, and this is $12.17 for the Mountain House. And of course you can also see reviews online on YouTube on what they taste like. I've had them before. My only problem with these is they're kind of bland, so hopefully in emergency you have at least some salt and pepper with you. Again, I'm not, at this point in the video, I'm not after taste or necessarily quality of packaging or anything like that. I'm just after calories and dollars and how much you're out per pack. The last thing I bought was from Thrive Self-Reliance, and they sell this Express value pack, and this is how it comes in this box. And there's, I think, 11 packets in here, and this is really hard to figure out because they're all different sizes, and you have to really watch what they call a serving size, because here they're calling 150 calories, and there's, thanks dryer, they're calling this 4 servings in a container, and there's 150 calories per serving. But then there's other meals like this one. This is the Southern style chicken and rice, and it is 240 calories, and there's 4 servings in here. So there's considerably a lot more food in here, and plus there's 4 servings, so it might be a little inconvenient if you don't have 4 people. But 240 calories, to me, I can probably eat 2 servings myself. So what's it cost per 1,000 calories? $12.91 per 1,000 calories. That's just a few more cents, probably was it 80 cents, 70 cents more than the Mountain House. But I have eaten Thrive products before, and they are quite good. I mean, you couldn't tell you were eating freeze-dried food. So that's partially what you're paying for, and it is on the high end of emergency food. Now let's get into shelf life.